Okay, this is pretty juicy, and I don't understand why it's not national news. The media is complicit in the criminalization of America. This is Cheryl Atkinson answering a caller's question about hidden accounts in Swiss banks that Hillary Clinton protected. It certainly seems that those accounts are ones that probably added to the $3.2 billion in her Clinton Foundation.
For independence, go ahead.
Hey, John, first off, you're great at it. And Miss Atkinson, I follow your show, and the question I've got, you did a piece, maybe last year it was, on a gentleman that exposed the Switzerland bank, 19,000 secret bank accounts, and the DOJ went after him and put him in prison. The IRS later.
So the DOJ puts this whistleblower in prison, and while in prison, he gets the biggest award that the IRS whistleblower money recovery program has ever awarded. Where is the justice there?
Went after 3,500 at the bottom of the 19,000. I'm curious, who was the top thieves of the 19,000? And we need their names, and they need to be brought to justice. So my question, do you think our DOJ is really honest or crooked entity? Thank you, and I'll take my answer off air. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks, John.
One of my favorite stories, and it was about a whistleblower that worked at a Swiss bank and blew the whistle on thousands of Americans who are hiding their money illegally in the Swiss banks. A deal was made with the help of Hillary Clinton at the State Department, who intervened to not put those people in prison, and in fact not to even have the Swiss bank turn over all the names that they had. They would only have to turn over a certain number, with no indication of who got to decide who would be in the names and who would not be in the names. These were prominent Americans. The whistleblower was prosecuted for having blown the whistle. They found that he had committed some type of crime for enabling in the beginning this the hiding of the money. And at the same time he was prosecuted, he applied for a whistleblower's award with the IRS and received maybe $35 million from the IRS, something like that. Maybe it was even more. At the same time he's in prison, the DOJ's put him in prison, he gets the highest whistleblower award from the IRS for turning in crimes that helped the United States recover money. And those names today, as far as I know, are still withheld. I couldn't get, when I did the story from the Justice Department, answers as to who got to decide why certain names weren't released, and the names that were turned over should be public in nature, but we've never gotten to see those either.
Speaking of the DOJ, did you have a chance yesterday?
So my question is why is our Department of Justice protecting criminals that are hiding our money in Swiss banks? That is just the height of evil.